Good morning, my little sugar wiggles. Y'all come on in. I am outdone. I am too through. Monday is starting off rough. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Hey, Miss Joy. What's up, Tosh T? Look here, y'all. I went down to work this morning. Normal time. Left home about, I don't know, 5:30. The clock in at 5:45. It only takes me 6, 7 minutes to get to work. But all of a sudden this morning, there's a train on the track. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going down everywhere I can to get ahead of the train. I still had to wait 5 minutes. So I was able to clock in at 5:47 instead of 5:45, which they're not going to dock you for 5 minutes after. They'll dock you if you take 5 minutes, but if you come in 5 minutes late, they don't do nothing. So that starts off the morning. When I come home last night from Miss Margaret, y'all that watched the live last night, Miss M was on last night, Miss Margaret. So we watched the game, the Ravens game and the Texans game at her house last night. Well, when I got there, I noticed that my right front tire was low. And there was nothing open for me to get in the air, so I was like, okay, I get up early this morning and I get it done. When the train called me, I was like, okay, I can't do that. I got to get on to work. So I went to work. We had a meeting after work. It was about 45 minutes long. I had already called the maintenance shop and asked them if they would put some air in my tire so I could get to Discount Tires, which is where I am now. Okay? So, here I am. Okay? So, and the man got the truck in the way, so you can't see the car is blocked. But anyway, so I'm sitting out here now. They put 30 pounds of air in there. It takes me less than 10 minutes to get from work to Bay Area. And he put 30 pounds of air in there. When I get here, it's 17. But when I'm driving the car, I can tell. I'm like, Lord, it's losing pressure. It's telling me. It started off at 30, and I looked down again, it was 25. I looked down again, it's 22. I looked down again, it's 19. And I drive up, it's at 17. Well, they haven't gotten to it yet, so they got to put some air in to even get it into the bank. But then I get here, and they're remodeling the place, so we having to sit outside because all the front of the place is messed up. And I'm sitting in front of a little portable building out here. On top of that, he says it will be probably 12 o'clock because I told him, I said, I need to leave out of here at 1 o'clock to be back to work at 1:30. So he told me, he said, well, it's going to take about an hour and a half to 2 hours before you get in. I said, I just said what I said. I need to be gone by 1 o'clock. So he looked at it, he said, okay, hour and a half, 2 hours. You'll be out of here by 12 o'clock. I said, okay, no problem. Because it's a bunch of cars here. Oh, and this sun is burning my legs. If they moving, I'm finna move over there. Okay. So, are y'all leaving?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move out. The sun is burning my legs. Okay. I am. Thank you. Got on some black jeans and this is coming through, baby. I can't with the sun. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I gotta get myself together again. Lord help me, Jesus. All right. So anyway, now I think I need to got the wrong phone. Get the right phone. Got two phones going. I'm gonna take this chair until somebody need it. Okay. All right. So that's better. Okay, so that's been my morning. So I'm sitting here talking to y'all at Discount Tires waiting to see, it's either I had to have picked up a nail or something. It's a lot of construction out there on the freeway on 45. And I hit the freeway last night. Well, it was yesterday evening because if it was night, I wouldn't have even gotten on there to go to Miss Margaret's house. So I hit something or picked up something, one or the other. But I made it safe to come out here and talk to y'all. So let me see Then we got y'all. I got to talk to y'all because I've been a parent for almost what I guess close to 45 years now. I ain't never in my life heard of no stuff like this. Hold on, let me speak to y'all coming in. Let's see if I can see y'all. My lash trying to fall off. I got some glue in my purse, but they ain't even got a bathroom. They got portable building back here for the bathroom. I wait till I get to work. Hey, Miss Joy. Hey, Tasha T. Miss Ashley's in the building. Good morning. Hey, Miss Misty. Sabrina, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Good morning, Kendra. How you doing, Kendra? Hey, Brandon Wine. Good morning. Miss Arndale is here. Monday Night Football tonight. New Orleans Saints and Kansas City. Oh my God, that's my other team, y'all. So I gotta watch the Saints. Oh my God. I haven't even been watching them this year to know what they all about. But that's my second team. The Ravens is my first team, and the New Orleans Saints is my second team. Kansas City's rough, okay? That's Super Bowl champions, back to back. So I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't gonna let them get my nerves bad, because if the Ravens didn't beat them, it's kind of doubtful that New Orleans is gonna beat them. But we gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. Thank you for letting me know that, Miss Arnell. You know I love that football. I hope this lash don't fly off. If it does, I just stripped the other one off. I ain't finna play with this stuff today. Good morning, Princess. How you doing, Justin? Hey, Vanessa. Overspeed. New Orleans Saints in the building, okay? You know, that's the only team we had in Louisiana, so that was my very first team before I went to Baltimore. And then once I went to Baltimore, my husband was an avid Ravens fan. Ragweed must be high because my eye is dripping now. We had season tickets every year for the 10 years I was up there, so had to become a Ravens fan, and did. Okay. Straight out of Naptown is in the building. Hey, friend, how you doing? Thanks to the moderators who came in this morning, whoever you may be. Hi, Miss Ramona J. Girl, how you doing? Kevin is back. Good morning. And hello to you, Rhonda. Tom, when keeping it real goes wrong. I know that's right. Let's stop right there and let me tell y'all what I want to talk about this morning, okay? So, I'm looking all over this morning, trying to see if there was anything new with the Diddy case. Now, this may not be new, but most of you out here are parents, or you've helped to parent some child. Have you ever heard of a mother kissing her son in the mouth? You know, like more like a romantic kiss. These people are grown. What's up with these white fingernails that she has? I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. Some of the things she said in that video, talking about her palms was down, and then they were out like, it looked like a cruise ship, and she's backed up to him, and he's leaning over her. It's too much. That right there says it might have been a problem from childhood, okay? But all this stuff, I'm telling you, all this stuff is gonna come out. And it wouldn't surprise me if he used that against her for what he did, if it's true that something not quite right was going on in that home. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Miss Libra 4, has anybody seen that? Thank you, whoever moderating, Miss Audrey, for taking them out, because I ain't down with the trolls this morning, okay? I don't know if you are deleting them or blocking them, but you know what to do. Hey, Drew, how you doing, sweetie? Miss Jackie Johnson is in the building also. Ms.V, we lost to them cowgirls. I know, baby. I saw it. And I was just for sure that the Steelers were going to win, because I had kind of looked at the record of the Cowboys and the Steelers. Both of y'all had some injuries, and I didn't see the game because I was going to watch the game at Miss Margaret's house. In fact, I was over there on Kendra's channel waiting on the game to come on so I could watch the game. But then they had a weather delay, which is not unusual for this time of year. You know, weather's colder up there. But it was some rain coming down. And then by the time I got home, they had already played the second quarter because I had to go around Robin Hood's Bond to try to get home last night. And that's probably what I picked up in the tire, all that construction out there. But that's okay. Do y'all play them twice this year or just once? Because, I mean, we can't win them all. There's very few teams that win all the way through and then go to the Super Bowl. That just don't happen. Not likely. Okay. Hi from Texas. Oh no, T3X45. Texas Highway 3 and 45. Is that that's what you're trying to tell me? Ananaka? Is that correct? Well, welcome, baby. We close to each other wherever. Okay. If that is Highway 3 and 45, I had Bahama Mama drink with some ice and a cherry on top. Yes, indeed. I had the protein drink from Smoothie King, but then I had me some margarita, but Miss Margaret didn't know it because I didn't have enough. And then she on the pill. She don't need that. I ain't trying to kill my friend. Tasha T said, hell no. You talking about the Diddy situation. Baby, I was looking at that and I was like, that's disgusting. That is sickening. I mean, what was really going on in that house? Because in my mind, when this stuff first came out, I thought, you know, he got with that Hollywood crew as a young man and maybe he learned it there. But I ain't sure about that now. It seems like this stuff might have started at home. I can't say for sure. That's just what's in my mind and my opinion of it, okay? You don't get it wrong. Hey, Rhonda, 2024. Yep, year of exposure, baby. Everything coming out. If you got any secrets in the closet, run now. Close the door, hide or do something. Hey, Miss Carolyn, good morning. Carolyn, what you think about the situation? Kevin, some strange things with him and his mom. It sure is. She was at them freak-off parties, too. They also went to a strip club together. My mama would never. And I would never. And I'm sure most of y'all would never. I'm not going off in them places with... How I'm going to tell my child anything if I'm doing all this stuff in front of her? Something ain't right, y'all. I don't know. But we just going to be patient and it's all... Everything that's been done in the dark is going to come to the light. Hi, Miss Carolyn. Did you get some rest? She did, Miss Audrey. She came on last night and she said she was just waking up. Did anyone get to read the letter from his mom to the public? I didn't see it, Tasha. What's the gist of the letter? Hey, Diane Little, good morning. Brandywine, my grandmother would kiss me on my closed lips. Closed lips. This is like a romantic kiss where you know how romantic kisses go. Y'all know that. Hey, Gwen Houston, good morning, sugar. Let's see. YouTube chat service. Hello, we are contacted you regarding community guideline breaches. You have 20 minutes to reply with your justification. Type 1 to find out more. Okay, let me type 1. It's saying I got something about some guideline, something. I don't even know if that's real or fake, and I'm scared to even type a one. I'm going to keep going. Whatever happened, it'll happen. I went out on the night on the town last night with my friend. I had an amazing night. That's good, Ashley. I like to see when people are enjoying themselves, enjoying their life. Okay. Okay, Ms.V, hope you can grab some lunch. If I don't, I'll just suffer through it today and drink water. I went out. Okay, I read Ashley. Hey, Miss Libra 4, good morning. And good morning to you, Miss Jackie. Ms.V, we lost to them Cowgirls. Yes, baby. But it was a good game. All them games yesterday were good games to me because the Texans was tied up. And then, let's see, who else? um, the Ravens tied up and had to play in overtime, and I didn't see but a little bit of the Cowboy game and didn't know who won because I took my shower and I fell asleep on it. So I'm glad to know that it was a good game also. Okay. I read that. I'm going to get on down here. Okay, let me find where I was. No, Tasha T, I want to know what was said in that because I'm like, man, I done met a lot of parents, a lot of mothers in life. I ain't never seen no stuff like this stuff here going down. In all these 45 years that I've been a mother. Okay, Brenda Ryan, I'm with you on that, baby. Good morning, Miss Gwen Houston. Okay. Now it's saying if you cannot type 1, please end this live immediately and add an apology post to your community page. Thanks. I don't know what that is. Any content creators in here know what they talking about? Or is this real or is this a hack? Because I ain't never had nothing like this to come up. I believe some mothers treat sons as a replacement for their partner. There have to be boundaries and teach your kids to respect personal space at a certain age. Wow. I'm with you on that. Who is that? Tagistic. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Edward, Miss Margaret was asking about you last night, you and Reba. She couldn't think of your name, but she was like, the Lovebirds. That's what she was calling y'all. Okay. It's so many trolls in here. I'm trying to get past them. Good morning, Sisters Empowering. How are you? And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. That's not real, Ms.V. Don't click it. Okay, thank you, Kendra, because I ain't never seen nothing like that before. And if I click it, it probably would have done something to my page. I appreciate that. We had to pass a truck that was going all over the road, but it was weird last night. But my friend was being very safe and passed on by the truck and got around it. He was either sleepy or he had a little bit too much to drink if he was doing all that. In the truck, they know you can't stop them trucks on a dime, and it's hard to steer them big old trucks like that. Good morning, Carlene. Blessings to you, baby. Okay, thank y'all for telling me don't click it. Okay. Vanessa saying I meant today, Miss V. Okay, that's good. Hey, my Annette, how you doing, beautiful Annette? Miss Mary's in the building. Hey, Miss Mary. Okay, Alex, hello from England. How you doing? International Auntie is saying hi, baby. Yo, them earrings are sick. What? You think? You don't like my earrings? I had them on yesterday. I put them back on again today. I ain't had them on for a little while because I bought them yesterday evening when me and Miss Margaret went to get she went to get yogurt. I went to get the protein shake, and we stopped at Cato's, and I put them back on today because I had to go back and, climb a little bit down there because it's some folks down there who do not like the Ravens at all. They either Cowboy fans, Steeler fans, or Texans fans where I work. Am I the only one? I watch zero sports. I played sports before, but not interested to watch. There's a lot of sports fans here. And when I was in Baltimore, the city was shut down for the Ravens, baby. You could go out there and the whole time, even the police was all over there at the Ravens Stadium. Brandon Wine says, a hack. Thank y'all. I appreciate that because that's all I need is another headache. Miss Mary, Miss V, that's not real. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Don't do, okay. Thank you, Miss Lieber. These truck drivers need to be more careful at night. They are going all across the road. My friend told me that he had to pass. Okay, did I read that already, Ashley? Y'all be careful out there. And it's coming up to the holidays, too. And, they going to start being in a hurry and taking off at the last minute and all that crazy stuff. I can't see if they done took my car in or not, but I still got plenty of time. Y'all, I know it ain't 101 people in here and only 29 likes. Please, come on, y'all. Well, Ms.V, it has a YouTube symbol. Yeah, but they told me don't click it because I ain't never had nothing, and I ain't said or did nothing. I shared Kendra's post last night for our apologies so these people could leave us alone and not be trying to do commentary on something that has already been cleared up, and me and Kendra are good. It's back in love with each other. Well, we never left being in love with each other, okay? But it ain't that kind of love, so don't y'all get that wrong either. It's a mother-daughter love or sister-sister love, okay? All right. We get to be more careful when we go to be careful at night time because it be truck drivers going all over the road. Am I reading the same thing over and over, Ashley? I'm driving, but the apple don't fall far from the tree. Diddy Audrey. Oh my God, y'all. I just don't want that to be true. I don't. But every little video clip I've seen out there, it just don't look like a regular, normal mother-son relationship. I know sons are always, from what I was told, I don't have a son. I raised a stepson. But they're always closer, seem like, to the mothers and more protective of the mothers. But this ain't had nothing to do with that. The pictures I saw, it's just the two of them together. Ain't nobody else in the picture but them. It's too much coming out about this. But she's supposed to be coming out saying that her son is not guilty. But if this is something that's been going on in the home all the time, you're not going to see it as being guilty. Handsome man. But look at my nails, Kendra. I'm so proud of me. Did I do good? And they actually stayed on, sugar. How beautiful, handsome Edward. Oh, love to you and your beautiful family. Edward, where is Reba? I haven't seen Reba. To just to thank you for the cash. No, what's that? That's the super chat. Lunch on me, Queen. Thank you, baby. I might not eat it until this evening, but I appreciate it. Y'all hit that like button for Chagistic. Thank you, sugar. I certainly appreciate it. When y'all gonna get my car? It's flat again. The tire is completely flat. Look, y'all. Can you see it? Leaning over on the right front side. Lord help me. Okay. Then when first we this keep coming up, Ashley. I don't know why it's repeating itself of you doing it, because that's a lot to be typing over and over and over. Hey, Destiny, go Ravens. I know that's right. You're a Raven fan too. Girl, I was so happy. I was so sad when Lamar dropped the ball. Y'all should have seen me. It was like, oh no. And then I was like, come on, time, run the time down. Because all I could think about with that is, if we get the ball back and we get it down the field, anywhere past the 50, Justin Tucker, baby, he gonna push that ball through. He gonna go down as one of the greatest kickers in NFL, I do believe. And when it's over, those who are Ravens fans that live in that Baltimore area, you know he has done commercials with, what's the chicken place up there? We don't hit Royal Farms. He can sing, baby. Yeah, he can use his voice. God gave him more than one talent. That sucker can sing his butt off. When his kicking days is over, he can go somewhere and make multiple records, okay? To thank you for the love of the donation. Thank you so much. This is still coming up every time, Ashley. I'm just skipping over because I've already read it once. Good morning, Becoming Woman, content creator. Y'all be sure to check her out. Y'all know I always call out the content creators when they come into the chat. Thank you for coming over and chatting with us this morning. To just is laughing about something. Yay for the Cowboys. I know that's right, Carolyn. There was some good games, though. I didn't see it, but I went back and I looked at a little bit of it before I went to bed last night. But I'm happy for Chocolate, my brother-in-law, because, baby, he'd have been sick this morning. He might have had to call off. It's me, Riri. Hi, Riri. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for the hearts, Kendra. Okay. Becoming Woman, that man's sick, Ms.V, regardless of how he got there. He's a monster, in my opinion. I feel the same way. I hate to accuse somebody of everything that's out there, but everybody ain't lying. It is too much information out there, and ain't none of it good. None of it. With the mother, even the children now got stuff out there. I saw something this morning with 50 Cent and one of his sons, and he was basically asking 50 Cent, is this true? And 50 Cent was saying, yes, man. And it was like, And then, the twin daughters, they're living with the friend of the, she wasn't a wife. I guess she was a girlfriend who passed away. This guy, their mama, in other words. They're living with their mother's friend. And I think this is going to be an R. Kelly thing. Because I saw also where R. Kelly's wife is coming out with a Netflix documentary, and then is it the wife? And then the daughter is coming out. One of them got a book. I think it's the wife is writing the book too. And she gonna tell all about the bumping grind. I said, oh Lord, if it wasn't enough with Diddy, then here comes some more stuff. Ooh, can we keep some of this to ourselves? Because this stuff is getting to be. I was reading some of the comments, and some of the people saying, I'm trying to eat. This is about to make me throw up. I'm with you, though, Becoming Woman. Truck drivers used to be so friendly, yeah, but they got a time limit on them now. They got to get the goods and services there at a certain time. And if you out there and you kind of in that way, they are kind of rude now. My little nephew has a trucking company. He's over on Facebook. And his wife passed away. She was a principal, but she had an aneurysm, and she passed away a couple of years ago. So her mother moved in with him to help raise their teenage daughter. And he was on the road all the time, and he was like under pressure, always got to go to the bathroom. And the bathrooms may be 4 and 4 apart, so they hold it as long as they can. And then they started having back trouble, because I had another cousin who had a trucking company also. And man, he was almost in a wheelchair before he left off that truck. Driving too long at one time, that ain't good for you. He stripped men of their pride for money. Exactly. And to have control of them, it needs to be held accountable. I don't think he'll ever see daylight. I don't think he'll ever come out. He might come out of that prison and go to another prison and move from prison to prison. But to let him out, it would be too dangerous for, if he's inside telling all this stuff, imagine what he might do on the outside and bringing all these people back into this. I mean, true enough, I feel like if grown adults was in there and they saw what was happening to kids, they should be held responsible too. Now, that's the part I told y'all in the beginning. I don't like people messing with no kids, okay? I don't like no women being raped by no drugs and all that stuff. And why you gotta have an IV pole? You mean to tell me them people were so dehydrated that you had to give them an IV to hydrate them back to life again? They was damn near dead. That's messed up. Okay, Kendra, you have a good day. I'll see you later on this evening. Thanks for coming in. Miss Archer, Ms.V, that was the other Edward and not Reba's. Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know, because I ain't seen the couple. Have a blessed day, Kendra, says Chagisty. Hey, DePaulo, Auntie is good. She just dealing with the challenges of the day. Trying to get a flat fixed and sitting out here talking to y'all, trying to get out that sun. That sun feels like Caribbean sun. That sun is hotter and it burns you faster and you'll tan faster over there. This sun is feeling the same way. I got on some black jeans and I had to get off from over there. That sun was burning my legs. Welcome, no DePaulo. My son and I are very close. Our birthdays is a week apart. We are Sagittarius, and he is very protective of me. And most sons are, but all that kissing stuff, we don't play that mess. And then when she was talking about how she put the palm of her hands down, and she was bagged up and hiked up, and he was behind her. And do y'all know what's up with these white fingernails? They kept talking about she had white fingernails and Cassie Ventura had white fingernails, and it's got to have something to do about the ritual they go through. I'm like, what in the world are y'all doing out there in Hollywood? That's a little too much now. Shoot. Kiss and stuff, we don't play that mess. That is my body go. Exactly. I think children ought to know. You need to share.
No, I need to get in there.
Oh.
But you know what? There's another one over there.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go over there.
Okay, thank you. How you doing today?
I'm okay.
All right, good. Bitch, I can say hit that like button. They ain't doing good with them likes, but they never do. Subscribe, but they are subscribing and they do share, and I appreciate anything. Whatever they choose to do, I appreciate it. You're very pretty, Ms.V. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. When y'all tell me that, I always think, well, every time y'all say that, I say, ooh, I'm 70. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can, Brenda. I definitely appreciate that. He stomped that lady, kicked her, stomped her out there in that hotel. He sure did. But, okay, we know all this stuff that has come out. Imagine what we don't know. That could be real scary. But the FBI know it. Homeland Security know it. And them lawyers know it. And I want to know how in the world are the lawyers going to represent him? And then, you know, we got Buxby here in Houston. He representing over 120 women that have come forth, and everybody coming forth now. Because I do believe they were afraid of the power that he had. And then the ties that I saw with him and Michael Jackson even. They even trying to tie him to that Michael had information that he was going to tell. And then all of a sudden, a Houston doctor comes up there to take care of him, and all of a sudden, he gone. Tupac, gone. Biggie, gone. It's a lot of people gone. What's the girlfriend? Gone. It's a lot could come out. The world about to end, and people focused on Diddy. The devil sure knows how to keep us distracted, don't he? I don't think the world is so focused on him. We focused on a whole lot of stuff. The Apollo, we focusing in on that because the stuff that's coming out of that, we don't live like that. That's not normal for us, okay? But we also focus on the election and everything else over here chatting with Ms.V that comes up. That's an issue that could affect all of us. Yeah. I don't know. And like I said, this is going to go on for a while because I read that it'll probably be a year from now because of all of the evidence that they have. They got to go through discovery and try to piece all this stuff together. Ooh. Good morning, Sting. Sting, I'm surprised to see you up. Yeah, the wife writing a book. I thought that's who the wife writing a book, and then this daughter must have the Netflix documentary coming out. And then I saw, well, R is kind of taking up for Diddy. Well, he wouldn't know right from wrong either if he in jail for doing stuff he ain't got no business. Nick Would Travel, content creator, y'all check him out. Nick just hit his 1,000. Congratulations again, Nick. Greetings, my beautiful family. Hey, Nick. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yes, ma'am, that's what they said, so dehydrated. Yes, man, that's too much. And the only way a person could go through all of that, we grown over here. We know you cannot last that long unless you had to be drugged on something. You probably would have passed out and died. And you don't know what all was done in the freak-offs. You can't even imagine all this stuff. Hey, Debbie Brown, may God bless you, and may God bless you also. Thank you for coming in. Please hit the like buttons when y'all come in, please. Right, had to be rehydrated. God darn, how much intercourse do you need? And, you know, they did front and back. That was like a ritual. Like everybody else use the front, and they use both of them. I guess you get tired of one, you go to another. And that was kind of like weird for me to see a man doing all the men and the women. Okay, can you do one or the other? Come on now. Ain't no way. You wouldn't last. That's too long. For days they would be locked up. The article said 48 hours at a time. And then who put this concoction together for him? Because ain't nobody died from it, to my knowledge. You know, people passed out, but they were able to bring them back. So somebody had to put this together. How would you know how much of the horse tranquilizer to put in the baby oil in order to get them to the point where they almost just like in a zombie stage where they breathing, but that's all they know. They can't even remember when they wake up. Kevin they say white nails are the freaks. Hey Ted, good morning. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Watch your surroundings, Ms.V. I got the camera back here where I can see. But it's a fence behind me. And I'm at the portable bathroom back here. And if I get over there, I'm in the sun, so I think I'm good. I just hope they don't tell me I gotta buy a tire today, because I was gonna buy a whole set at the first of the year. She using that Porta John. Ain't no way. I used the floor. I came down here. I went to the bathroom after the meeting. And they got one man and two women. I ain't going up in there, no. But at least it don't smell. Thank the Lord. Good morning. How you doing? Is that, I can't see what your name is. It's pretty writing. I can't tell what it is. It looked like Don. It looked like Ron. And then I ain't got no glasses on either. But welcome to Chatting with Ms.V, baby. Hey, GC, that's been settled. That's not what he's on trial for. What you mean, what's been settled? The mama issue been settled? I ain't never known them to go to court. I know he on trial for racketeering and sex trafficking. I know what he on trial for. But what's been settled, GC? Okay. Found confusion. I love Michael Jackson. A lot of people love Michael Jackson. I grew up with Michael Jackson. I ain't have no problem with Michael Jackson, ever. From a child to a grown man. Whatever he did, y'all know how I feel. You got to answer for whatever you did, just like I got to answer for whatever you did. And it was never, he was never charged with any of it. So if he wasn't charged, he ain't guilty. According to the court of law, he might be guilty in some people's opinion, but that ain't our business. And then I don't think that should be brought up, because that man rested in peace, and he can't be here to testify for himself. And Jamie Foxx with the mysterious illness laid down for a long time, didn't he? Sure did. But all the names that's being called, I mean, everybody's name. Ain't nobody just a normal person like you and I up in that party. It ain't nothing but money up in that party. But he knew what he was doing when he was out there video and everything. He was going to use that for blackmail. Audrey's agreeing with your thing. I'm silent because I'm not a dead Heat fan. I don't anything. Oh, you don't know anything about these people? That's right, because you don't live here in this country. But they going out the country getting folks too. People flying in from out the country. He had people flying in from everywhere. Did he, okay, what you saying, Nick? Did he will be freaking out when the judge passes that sentence? I think he's probably been in that long enough now. This ought to be going into about the third week to realize, and I'm sure those lawyers are prepping him. They ain't just letting him sit there just thinking that he gonna walk again. They're probably trying to come up with something to get him less time. That's the only thing I can see they could be doing for him. Supposedly it's a drug called Tootsie. Okay, Sting, that's new information. Right, Sting. I think stuff gonna come out about Jamie too. Yeah, because that man was almost dead. He was laying there in a coma type stage. Please keep comments respectful, guys. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, that back is an exit, not an entrance. What back? I'm not sure what we're talking about there, becoming woman. Anyway, let me get on down here. That's the reason why he hurried up and gave Cassie that $30 million. He sure did. He didn't waste no time with that. But then Lil Rob and Cassie filed during the same time. Did Lil Rob ever get any money out of it? But she's still coming forward. She gonna testify against him because he treated that woman bad. Sting, could the oil might have been laced with that? It could have been. That's what I'm thinking. That it had to be a liquid too. I don't know nothing about no horse tranquilizers. But I know the lady at work was telling me she got horses, and she said that they use that to break a horse. You know, when they wild and they want to ride them and they need to break them, that's what they use. Frank, are you the American dream? I don't know, am I? Welcome. It says bend down. What says bend down? Brandon Wine? Ooh, y'all got me like, what? Who's asking all these questions? Okay. Y'all are so messy. Hey, from Alabama, you look beautiful, Ms.V. Thank you, baby. I just came from work. But I appreciate that. And Bama's in the house, okay? Y'all remember Dr. Ruth used to be there? They said Dr. Ruth was there, too. Used to be at all those Diddy parties. I saw that. Dude, Deani, did she teach? It went away. Him to use the baby oil, or what's the deal with that? I don't know where he got that baby oil from, with that tranquilizer in it. But you know, if he was tied to Michael Jackson's doctor, which they trying to say now that he was the one who got the doctor for Michael Jackson, then maybe that man has something to do with it. But that man didn't get no time for that man's death. 4 years, that man out doing something somewhere else now. Ain't it funny how they always had Michael Jackson in court but could never prove anything? Because it wasn't nothing to prove. That's why. They had that man out there in his pajamas, remember? He had his pajama bottoms on, and he had on a jacket with a shirt and a hat. And he looked like he was barely making it. But they killed him mentally, where he couldn't even sleep at night. That's why he was getting a drug to try to go to sleep. But that drug should have been administered in a hospital, never at his home. And where was the guy? Why he wasn't monitoring him on there if that's what he was hired to do? You was talking about them using the front and back, and I said, the back is an exit, not an entrance. You right? You exactly right. And I don't think it was ever intended to be used like that. You know, we do kind of do what we want to do. Yeah. Hey, Elisa, good morning. How you doing? The Tootsie was in liquid from, they drink it? Oh, okay. The funny writing, I don't know what it says, Brandon Wine. I didn't. Vanessa saying exactly, Ms.V. Yep, y'all ain't wrong. Okay, Sean is agreeing. Welcome, Sean. Yes, ma'am, they treated Michael so bad. Very, very bad, okay? And took his life so early. You know they had to be hard on him, but that's the price Hollywood makes you pay to get to the top. He ain't the only one that's paid a heavy price. Whitney Houston paid a heavy price too. I never thought that woman was that messed up that she would drown in the bathtub and then her daughter would drown the same way. They just don't, There's more to that story too. But y'all do know Clive Davis is involved in this too, okay? And he managed a lot of them. And he was in the Diddy Freak-Offs also. He died a day before my birthday. So you'll always remember it, Sean. Yep. I don't get it. I don't get it at all about none of this stuff. But it's opening your eyes to a different life and how people have been living all this time, and all the thing we do is we see them out on stage. We see them out there entertaining us. And we grow to love them because we like their songs, or we just like them as a person. But what goes on in their life behind closed doors is way different from what goes on in our life behind closed doors. It ain't nothing that's gonna take you and put you up on the stand and have a judge and a jury and witnesses and all that call. No. Vanessa saying, yes, it was, Ms.V. Something just didn't add up. They kept it all hidden from the lifestyle. And then that little boy she adopted, Ray J. You know, I always heard they were her runners. But just the debt, okay? If she wanted to do the drugs, okay, fine. But you know who can tell the whole story, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Bobby Brown. Oh, somebody just put his name in there. Bobby Brown is my first cousin. I'm from Boston. Oh, really? Well, Bobby can tell the story because he was there. Yeah. But did they ever take? They still ain't took my car in. Vanessa say, Jesus, yes, indeed. Sometimes that's all you can do is call him. Call him, Jesus. Yes, it was, Ms.V. Something just didn't add up. It did not. You know, I don't say a whole lot, but I'm a heavy thinker. And when they said how she drowned, she was supposed to be at a hotel at night for something Clyde Davis was having. Who was in there with her? And why? Who gave her the drugs? How much? Okay, they've said how much drugs was in the system, but where did they come from? It's just like, okay, it happened, she gone, she buried, it's over. No, it ain't over because you don't know what really happened to her. In my opinion, you cannot get closure. And then before they could get closure on her, that family had to go through the daughter laying up there for a long time before she died. I hope they find a way to get Oprah. She tied up in it too. She been there. She was with, what's his name? Weinstein? Yes, that was his name. She got pictures out there with him. Trump got pictures out there too. I saw some of him. James Brown, who is your cousin? Not the deceased musical James Brown, huh, Fred? Okay. Lafayette. What's up, Ms.V? Well, what's up with you, Lafayette? I'm good. I'm just sitting there waiting on my car tire to get fixed. Today, her daughter, but I believe it was Ray J, Ms.V. I don't know. But the other boy came up later on. He was all on Dr. Phil and everything. The supposedly adopted son who ended up with the daughter, Whitney Houston's daughter. You know, they were an item, but they grew up supposedly as brothers and sisters. That was some messed up stuff. It just, the whole thing. That's Hollywood. Even though she didn't live there, she lived in New Jersey. But she had that Hollywood mentality. Yeah. Sean said, yep, she was drugged and she was getting off of drugs. They had been all overseas and baptized in some, I don't know if it was a Jordan or somewhere over there in a holy spot. And Bobby had been to jail, and you know, he had detoxed in jail, and life was looking much better for them. But all of a sudden, she's right back on it, and then gone. That's the part I don't get. Not a saying that Ray J is a handler. If you notice, he was always around Whitney Houston and Wendy Williams. Now they got him calling Jaguar Wright. And what is he doing for a living to make money? How many songs, do we have any songs out there? Where he get his money from? Now, his sister, yes. And they're a very poor couple. I think they're from Mississippi. I actually met Brandy at a mall. You remember seeing when they used to come to the malls when they first was getting started here in Houston, and you could get their autographs and take pictures with them. I took my child way on the north side to some mall to meet Brandon. And they left Mississippi for California. Hello, Kendall. How are you? I'm doing good. You can't drown in 2 inches of water. It would be very hard that when you're going under in bathtub water, that water should have been a little warm. That should have woke you up. The water getting into your nose. And then the daughter the same, identical way. They say that, oh, yes, the key's inside. Thank you. They say that he was, no.
No? Okay. I'm just going over the paperwork real quick. Is that okay?
Okay, hold on, y'all.
Okay, so this is how we're doing a flat for you. If it's non-repairable, what would you like us to do?
Put that on there until Friday.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm going to have to come and buy 4 new tires. I ain't going to buy just one and all of them about the same. You can't drink. Okay, they say that he was deleting her. Possible. Brandon Wine, I'm afraid for Jaguar. She better have some good security around her because she telling it all. Whether it's true, not true, or whatever. And I kind of believe her for some reason because she doesn't stutter. When it's time to just say it, she just up and it just flows. That's a good indication, and her body language says a lot. That's a great form of communication, your body language. Ray J is foul. He ain't right, says Sean. Ramona J, do you know if there is any truth to Diddy adopting a little white girl? I don't know if it's true or not, but it's been said that he did, and they used her as a sex slave. Him and his sons. Now that's what I've read. Now I can't say that it's true, but that's what I've read, Ramona J. But you don't, where is she? She disappeared? Hey Pierre, content creator, y'all. Pierre Back Life. Welcome, Pierre. Tedrick. My Minnesota Vikings won yesterday and still undefeated. Well, okay then. So you think they gonna be going to the Super Bowl this year? Playing whoever get there? I have a cousin. He's married to my cousin. Sammy White from back in the day married my cousin Penny Fortner. They're back in my hometown now, but he was Rookie of the Year for the Minnesota Vikings back in the day. Quarterback, one of the first black quarterbacks up there. Yes, Ramona J, the little white girl that he used to be in the commercials, and all of a sudden she disappeared. That's what I'm saying. Where is she? And where she come from? And then this tunnel thing. That's another thing. Okay, so if the tunnel was freshly done, that means that that was a tunnel to bring these kids through. Because you can't exactly bring them up in there. But I did see another clip with the neighbors talking. The neighbors say they glad he gone. It was just everything all night long. It came alive at 12 o'clock at night. Sting dang, I did not know she disappeared. We don't see her nowhere, Ramona J. Bobby wants to kill Ray J, but he has changed. Okay, Sean. Let's see. Jesus Christ is in the building, me praying, and a heart. Thank you for coming in. Sting, I wonder if anyone is looking for her. I hope the new judge don't let him out. I don't think so. I think if he was going to get out, he would have gotten out by now. But it's too much coming in on him every time you turn around. Like last week, we had the 120 girls that filed with Buxby here in Houston. All that's got to be taken care of. He said he got 3,000 calls, but only took 120 cases so far. I was wondering what they found in the tunnel. They found guns down there. I saw guns, a lot of weaponry. And they said it was like bottles and bottles of baby oil. What I saw looked like it might have been a bathroom type of setting down there. And the whole counter was filled up with baby oils and folks' clothes all over the floor. They say it was not clean down there at all. And that's about all I saw that they showed down there. But they found a lot of weapons down there. Why you need all these weapons? And it was like a cutout underneath his bed that he had a rug over. And when they popped the rug back, they opened it up. It went straight down to the tunnel. If Jaguar was not telling the truth, where is the lawsuits? Where is the ceases and desist letters? Good question, Sting. Like I said, I'm reading her body language and she just coming with the stuff. And she's admitted that she's been there. She's seen it. She didn't never deny that she ain't been there. Because she even mentioned something about Jay-Z cutting her with a razor blade on her arm. And she's like, a box cutter. How do you think that feels? Jay-Z, she after his ass. Jesus Christ, hello my child, right back at you. Facts thing, she has been speaking out for the longest. Her and Cat Williams, they calling the Cat Williams now the prophet, okay? Because he said all of this. And if you listen to these records now that you probably never listened to before, I'm hearing a lot in these records they're saying to each other that's making the stories be more believable. No, facts thing, she has been speaking out for the longest. Cipro, hi. How many baby oils are? Baby, I don't know. It's cases of baby oils he was buying. Good morning, Miss Jean. How you doing? But y'all, I done crap up on my hour. They done took my car back there. So hopefully I can get out of here and go get me something to eat. Thank you again to Just for lunch. I appreciate that. And if you see anything else, we'll talk about it. But Sting, we got to do that insurance thing too. So we got to get together about that because somebody wanted us to come out and talk about life insurance policies and the importance of having a life insurance policy. So let's get together tonight when I get home and figure out what is a good day for you and a good day for me. Okay? Hey Chris, just a random question. Have you ever smoked a cigar before? Never. Not a cigar. Cigarette? Yes. Cigar? No. What did they oil up with? Baby oil. Johnson & Johnson. I tried to blame it on Costco. The first attorney did, said he had so much because Costco was right down the street. Costco came by and said, we don't sell that. Steve Harvey, T.D. Jackson, Ellen DeGeneres, and you can add so many names in there. But LL Cool J said you ain't putting his name in there because he didn't never participate. You can add LeBron James in there. You can add Oprah in there. You can add Kevin Hart in there. You can add the Kardashians in there. You can add one of them whining brothers. I don't know which one it is. Who else I've seen out there they've been talking about? I don't know. It's just so many names that's been brought up. It's unreal. Saffron says, so Kevin Hart got oiled up. I wasn't there, but that's what the little, everything coming off of TikTok is showing you the pictures of it, okay? So they take it from TikTok and they bring it over to YouTube and they download it, and that's where I see a lot of the stuff. And it's not doctored up either. It's his actual face in it. I saw a little clip of Justin Bieber where he was on an interview on some night show, and the man asked Justin, where is your, what kind of car was it he was supposed to be buying him? A Ferrari, was it? Don't quote me on that. But anyway, he said, he had it for a couple of days, and he has access to my house. But he knows better than to talk about what we do on national TV. I said, what? Why I never saw none of this? Because I wasn't looking for it. Sean is laughing. Sting, yes ma'am, and what's the best policy for your knees and all that kind of stuff? Let me do some research. Okay, all right. And then you get with me. Sting, very bot. Justin cried when asked about Diddy's party. I cried too. That boy been around him since a kid. And they're blaming Usher for even introducing him to Diddy. Usher was 15 when he went to live with him for a whole year. But then, if you know what was happening to you that year, which you ain't never come out and really owned up to it, you've just said it was different, it was weird, you saw a lot of things you shouldn't have seen. But why would you introduce that child to him? That's what I don't understand. But it looked like if anybody wanted to go through the music industry, and especially if you were in that rap game, you had to go through Diddy. You had to bend over. You had to be oiled up. And then a lot of them who made it, he took the money. That's how he got his billions. He didn't get it right. That's why he losing it. Hello, Ismail. How you doing? Sting says, hold on. Ice Cube said, get the clear. I never been to a Diddy party. Oh, get this clear. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, don't involve me in that. He made it on his own without having to do all that. And imagine all them young rappers that had to go through that. Drake got lots he got to say about it. Maze has a lot he has to say about it. 50 Cent is over this Netflix thing that's coming out too. He's gonna do a documentary. And it's gonna be surviving P. Diddy. Usher was allegedly violated as well, so he probably wasn't in his right mind. That's possible, because he was only 15. Who does that? Diddy. And the charade of people that's around him that go along with Beyonce was another one called off in all this stuff that Jay-Z had even let her go to bed with Diddy. I'm like, no, I ain't trying to believe all this stuff now. You know, it's like, do you really, when it really comes out, all the truth from the courtroom, I think a lot of us are gonna be surprised. I saw LeBron in a little outfit, some leotards and little, was it a nursing cap? And an apron-like thing. I said, I can't with this. This is getting too deep for me. Hey, Wisdom Warrior. Looking good this afternoon. I'm working and listening. So everyone have a blessed day. Thank you, Sugar, for coming in. That's my niecey Pooh there. BCW 81, that's why they say when he got custody of Justin Bieber, he gave custody to Diddy for 48 hours. It was out there. And then I saw something about Justin Bieber's mother, because they from Canada. And she was saying to him, look, apparently he was trying to tell her in so many ways, but she wasn't listening. So she was asking him, well, do you not want to do this anymore? Because we can pack up and go home. And of course, this is his child's dream, but look at the price he had to pay to get to where he is. Double tap that screen. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. He probably just wanted that pain to stop for him and sacrifice poor Justin to keep his boys safe. And that kid looks so drugged. A lot of times when you look back on all those young pictures of him, he just out of it. He just like hanging there. He was the wrong person to be around for a lot of people. Don't make excuses for Usher. He knew what he was doing. He cared more about money than traumatizing another human being. Okay, living purpose. I'm not making no excuses for him at all. Because I told you, he was the one who was said to have introduced him. But Like I said, he never came out and said what really happened to him yet. But we have to think that if he did it to Beaver, he did it to him first. I'm not going to even say first. He did it to him too, because we don't know who was the first one. Denzel Washington was going to whoop did his ass. Yes, Stefan, did you go to the party? Do I look like a billionaire? Do I look like a woman with that kind of money? And even if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't have went to that kind of party. First of all, I don't want to be tranquilized. I don't want to be out of my mind, drugged. I don't want to have sex with I don't know who. No, thank you. That's not my kind of party, okay? Nathan said, keep your eyes on Jesus. We better all keep our eyes on him, Nathan. I can imagine what Usher has to do to protect his sons from the evilness. All of them out there in Hollywood. I think Beyonce's daughter has grown up a little too fast out there in Hollywood. Yep. Wait, what 50 gonna do? Diddy, Doc?
How you doing? Got y'all taken care of? Tire was replaceable? I mean, repairable?
Okay.
Whatever you ran over, must have been like a screw or something. Because it came right out on your next rotation.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Thing.
All right.
But I got y'all taken care of. I'm going to have Ms.V pull up into the front for you.
All right, thank you so much. You have a good day. All right. Ooh, it's repairable, y'all. You got to repair it. And I can go get me some lunch now. Okay. Where was I? I was at, I can't see with these on. Okay, Donna. Wait, what 50 got to do with? He's supposed to be doing a documentary also, Donna, on Diddy. Because, you know, he been coming for him for years, too. Ismail, okay, I'm good, thanks. Just liking the truth. Okay, welcome. Vanessa's laughing, Donna. Jay-Z would never. You don't think so? We gonna see. What I want to see is, him and Diddy was like that. Is Diddy gonna rat his friend out? That's what I want to see. Who are the names of the people he's already given? Yeah, Jaguar says she's a witch, and I believe everything Jaguar is saying and has been saying. Becoming woman. And like I say, she ain't biting her tongue, she ain't stuttering, she just coming with it. Ms.V is a mess. Am I? BCW 81, exactly. And they say the Beehive has turned against her. Well, the last thing I saw about Jay-Z and Beyonce was that they're separating their billions now. She's taking her money and he's taking his money, and a divorce has been filed. How true it is, I cannot say. I don't know. I'm only giving y'all what I've seen so far, okay? Jag and 50 is a Diddy bop too. I kind of don't believe that, but we'll see, okay? Listen to that song by Beyonce, Drunken in Love. Okay, Sean. She grew up here in Houston, but she's just never been one of my favorite singers. My daughter liked her growing up and her songs and stuff, so I bought a lot of her songs because of my daughter, but her voice just really didn't. You know how there are some voices like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, that's just unique, and when you hear them, you just can't wait until they get into the real song, and you hate when the song is over and you want to play it again. She never had that kind of voice to me. She was a better performer and dancer than singer, in my opinion. I'm from Louisiana. Morning. Okay, my car's coming up. Good morning, Ms.V and chat, listening, working. Hope everyone having a wonderful day. We are Mona. Thank you for dropping by. Hit that like button for me. She's a trillionaire because she has a heart of gold. Says Afro. Okay. Laughing. You making me laugh, Jasmine. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, you have a good day. And stay out this heat. All right. Okay, y'all. Get my cup down here. And I'm going to go back on the other end of town and get me something to eat so I'll be closer to work. Oh, I'm so glad they were able to fix that. Let me take a look at it. other side. Hold up. Oh yeah, they got it, y'all. But I'm gonna have to buy some tires first of the year. That was my thing. I said if I can make it to January, I just buy a whole new set of tires, and then I'll be good for a little while. Okay. All right, let me finish reading these comments right quick so I can hit the road and watch where I'm going. He said it was probably an attack or something because we went in and came straight out. That's why I was losing air. Hold on. Okay. So tired of people idolizing these people. They do. They put them on a pedestal way too high. I think I need to get out the way in case somebody need to come through. Pull over here on the side up underneath this tree. What time is it? Oh, it's just 11:45. I got almost 2 hours. Oh, Taco Cabana wouldn't be bad. It's right there. I could get some tacos. Okay. So tired of people idolizing these people and making excuses for them. A monster is a monster. Doesn't matter how talented you are and how much money you have. And that's fact. Money ain't got nothing to do with it because it's illegal money anyway. If you made it like he made it, you didn't work for that. You might have worked for it, but you didn't work in the right fashion, okay? Hi, Amber. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Wait, wasn't Ursha the young man who dropped his pants after his performances years ago? Tammy, I don't know. I don't know about that. Somebody else in the chat may know. Welcome, Tammy. Vanessa said, look at God. Yeah, when God get tired of you, you know, when he take control, you might as well go ahead on and lay it down or go on and tell the truth because it's all going to come out anyway. But that was kind of dumb on his part, in my opinion, for him to keep all that stuff to blackmail somebody else. That wasn't good. I would have never had all that stuff. And then when you know you might be tied to criminal cases of people who have passed away, oh no, Sean say, yeah. I often wonder if this is why Linda filed for divorce from Mathis. I never thought about that, Brandon Wine, but he could be tied up in this. I ain't heard nobody call his name, but I ain't gonna be surprised at who tied up in this. When you talking that much money, billions over here with Jay-Z, billion with Beyonce, billions with Diddy, that's a lot of money. But I have to stop too and be smart about this and think. Somebody on the top of them had more billions than them, maybe $1 trillion, who was funding this stuff and allowing him to do it. But I keep going back to when he crossed that liquor company. That's when all this stuff started coming out. And then when those 2 first lawsuits hit with Rob and what's her name, Vanessa, after that, it just started rolling. And he never stopped to even think about it. Because he even got stuff out there saying, well, if I get caught, it ain't no big deal. I got enough money to buy myself out. Okay, we'll see. They say Jay-Z cooperating with the FBI. I would too if I was him, if I was wrapped up in what we already know. He wrapped up in it. We see them together, hugged up together everywhere, kissing in the mouth and all that kind of foolishness too. Can you believe me? I'm from South Africa and listening to you. Yeah, I have people that come in from South Africa. You're more than welcome. I've had people to come in from England, a lot of different places. Because this is in a lot of different places around the world. Where I can never go into is the Russians can come in here, but I can't do a video, especially with music on it. I get hit every time. Somebody from Russia will hit me, and I ended up paying money for it, claiming they got the copyrights to it. Can you believe me? Okay, I read that one. Hey, Rena, how you doing this morning? because Beyonce is not a singer. She's a good entertainer. That's what I say, Sting. All this sexy ditty stuff is starting to trigger me. A lot of us women were groped. Uh-huh. And it's so nasty and so disgusting. You know, when I see his pictures now, it's like, ugh, ugh. He kept those tapes for blackmail. He sure did. And he was taught by the best, the clear people. Of course. That's the one. Ain't none of us up there. None of us. Not this color anyway. Rena, that part exactly, says Sting. Beyonce is not a singer, you say. What a joke. Oh, you like her music? I don't care for her music, Jagger. I don't. I never did. I don't like her vocals. I like her as an entertainer. I feel like there were better voices out there than hers, is what I'm saying. But, we all have our different opinions. You may like her. I just don't. I may like somebody you don't like. Okay? And I think she got better with time. But when she started out with Destiny's Child, she didn't even have the best voice to me. It's that her dad had quit his plant job here in Houston and went out there and, got them contracts and deals and stuff. That's how she got started. And then the mom and the daddy broke up. But by then she had made a life for herself. They should look Diddy up like the rest of the other rappers like. But the thing I don't get either is why they didn't do nothing to the Playboy man. The tunnel supposedly went to his house. But all them years, he was doing basically the same thing. I don't know about the drugging the women, but he had women off in there living in his house, and his wife is writing a book, and she telling the story now. She's saying that she felt like she was captivated and that she lived in a hellhole of a life with him. I ain't even know the man had no wife. Hugh Hefner. See the difference in them and us? Big difference. Hey, Joel, good morning. When Jaguar Wright did the Piper's Morgan show, it went nationwide. People from Africa is still talking about it. I didn't see it. I just saw a little clip of it out here on YouTube from TikTok, but I didn't see the whole thing. But she was with big name person if she did Piers Morgan. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Love you back. Aaron Hall from Guy. I saw him too. That's the one with the mole. He's an older singer. Yeah. Kiki Wine does not get the credit she deserves. That lady can sing, honey. I gotta listen to her. I don't know what she's saying. I don't even know if I know who she is. I'm going to get in this line. I think I'm going to get some over here at the taco place. I don't want nothing too heavy that's going to put me to sleep. If I get 2 tacos, I'll be good. A man, woman, I gotta go down here and turn around and come back down. Okay. Come on, sweetie. Hold on, y'all. Let me back this thing up and get in this line. Oh, he done made my day repairing this tie. No charge. Thank you, Jesus. I told him, I'll just come get a whole set on Friday. Just put the donut on there and let me roll the Friday. And Friday I'll come get a whole set because I ain't got time for you to put no whole set on there right now. Okay, but I'm going to listen to her Becoming Woman. Beyonce Drunk in Love album was the best. I didn't listen to her until then. See, I didn't. I'm going to have to go listen to that because I just never really got into her music. Now, when she was on stage performing, I would watch her. But other than that, no. Aaron Hall trained Diddy? What? Sean? Nah, that man too old. Now, Aaron Hall came to my college. I entered Louisiana Tech in 1972. The year, it must have been 1970, was it my freshman year? Aaron Hall was a young man and he came to sing on the college. That's the only black I've ever seen them even bring to that college. And Oh, everybody just loved Aaron Hall. See, that hurts my feelings there. Wow. Jaguar, I'm in love with you. Crazy in love, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, Jagger. I'm in love with you. Crazy in love, I think. I'm going to just Google an album and I'm going to listen to some of the songs. Sean, what you laughing at? And Brandon Wine is laughing with Raina. Okay, I got to pull up here. Oh, that look good too, them quesadillas. Hold down, wait a minute. Hold on just a minute, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what I want, y'all. I want the round big double crunch pizza. No, that's breakfast. I don't want no breakfast. Okay. So, can I have the Chipotle lime grilled chicken street tacos?
Chipotle lime grilled chicken street taco?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just one? I mean, you only wanted one order, correct?
One order, yes.
Okay. And what else for you?
That's it.
Okay, so we have the Chipotle lime grilled street tacos. And any drinks for you?
No.
You want to round up your total to an even number? 90, I mean, you'll be donating pretty much like 5 cents for special needs kids.
Yes, I work with special needs kids. Go ahead.
Thank you.
All right.
$6 even.
$6. Okay.
Sure.
All right, sugar. That's cheap. Okay. Sean say I'm too funny. What about the mayor's 10 and 20 years ago, since they are saying this mayor is involved? I'm sure a lot of politicians are involved. They ain't mentioned none of them yet, though. You see how they, all of this is coming right up to election time. And more and more stuff is coming out. But we don't even know what cities. You got to go and really research, where is Trump today? Where is Kamala today? What are they talking about today? You don't know. Ain't none of that out there. If you want to know that, you really got to look for it. Most people in South Africa are very angry with Diddy because of his bad actions. His behavior was horrible. Ismail, no woman deserves such a man. I love your earrings. Thank you. I just got them yesterday. They came from Cato's. And they were on sale for $5, I believe. Yeah. She telling on herself in that album. Ooh, I got to go listen to it now. Like I said, I've never really listened to her music. Mathis put it on. Ooh. Jagger say people in South Africa don't give a F about Diddy's mess. We got too much going on. I know that's right. And I don't think it would be that bad if we weren't coming up to such a very powerful political election. I don't think it would be this way. But it came out during this time when it could have waited. I mean, he didn't know they was coming. So why couldn't it have waited? Oh, them little churros look good too, y'all. I don't need them. Miss Audrey gonna get me if I get them. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm not getting them, Miss Audrey. I'm gonna get my little tacos.
Last season.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Look him up on Black TV. Okay, Sean. Rita, Richard Simmons trained. You mean Diddy? That's why Kamara was. Thank you, love. I do like the old folks. I'm gonna stick it in my bosom. Get it out when I get there. I ain't got time to be putting all that in there. You got beautiful eyes. Thank you. I wished I had my daddy's eyes. My daddy had green eyes, and they were beautiful, but none of us got them, but they're showing up in the grandchildren. Yeah. Thank you, Isaiah. Google Hall and Diddy. Okay, Sean. Y'all got me looking at a lot of stuff here. I'll be on the bus this evening doing like this here. Looking at my children. Y'all all right. Let me see what they saying here. And we'll listen to the Beyonce song. Now Kim Kardashian are trying to take the heat off of her. They say her mama involved too. by trying to get the Hernandez brothers out of prison. Is she a lawyer yet? I know she was calling herself going to be a lawyer. Wow, Sting. Ms.V, our lashes about to fall off. They are. I got the glue in there, but I wasn't going in that party thing to put them back on. I'm going to wait till I get to work, and then it's this one, I think. Yeah, it's coming up. I sleep so bad. Sometimes I wake up and they be way up here. Sometimes I had one stuck. I had them on good yesterday, too. I bet you all them CEOs that stepped down was at those parties. But they still gonna tell it. But they put the children in place. Did you see that? Where the money can keep coming in. That's not a coincidence. I believe you. Good morning, Robert. Can we talk about this shit and spiritual side of you? We can, but we're going to have to talk about it maybe tonight on the spiritual side. So come back in tonight, Robert, because I've been on here an hour and 25 minutes, and I try to keep them down to an hour and a half so the replays won't be so long. And I'm on my lunch break too. But we can come back tonight and come in. I can come on StreamYard, and you can come up and you can talk about it if you want to. Deal or no deal? Robert cussing. Rob, we don't cuss over here, okay?
Here you go.
Thank you. He said Diddy is a gatekeeper. And he might be to somebody higher up than him. But y'all, I've got to get off here now because I got to start driving. I ain't driving with this phone in my hand. So, thanks to everybody coming in, chatting with me. We'll be back out here later on tonight, sometime between 7 and 8 tonight. And we'll just continue the conversation if y'all would like to. Hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. Love you much. And we'll talk later on tonight. I'm out. Good day.